Okay, this is example 3 for IXL Algebra 2 P1 function transformation rules. So this is a transformation that's a little less familiar to us. So if we have a negative next to our x inside the parentheses, it means it's affecting our input. It's going to be affecting us in a horizontal way. Now, negative will tell us that we are going to be reflecting. That's just a rule. If we're dealing with a negative, we are going to be reflecting in some shape or fashion. Now, if the negative's inside the parentheses, we're going to be reflecting horizontally or over the y-axis. So we could be reflecting from left to right, right to left. It's affecting the x values. So let me just type that up for us. So we're going to be reflecting over the y-axis. Now, this might not be convincing enough for you, and it might not quite understand, like it might not quite make sense yet. So I've come up with an example here for us to see that. So if you notice our table here, I put in the inputs of 1, 2, and 3 with the outputs of 3, 4, 5. This is actually a linear function with a slope of 1 and a y-intercept of 0. So if I wanted to get that output of 3, if I wanted to get this output, I need an input of 1. But if I'm switching up and changing to this negative x, I'm going to need to get a little creative. So if I'm doing f of negative x, it's the same thing as this. So what number would I have to put in for x to still be able to get 3? Well, I would need this to equal 1. So 1 times some negative x has to equal 1. I can go ahead and divide by 1, which tells me I know negative x is equal to 1. And now I'm going to divide by that negative 1 that's out front of that x. So I know if I plugged in negative 1 for x, I could still get that 3. So if we're thinking about a graph, that point just went from 1, 1, 2, 3 to negative 1 up to 3. We reflected horizontally over that y-axis. So I hope this makes a little bit more sense. I hope it helps. We're reflecting across the y-axis, and I hope you're able to get this green. Good luck, guys.